Shay here. Welcome to this week's Whip and Chat. WIP, W-I-P, stands for Work in Progress. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on my diamond painting. I typically go for an hour, so we'll see how we do today. And go ahead and pull out whatever you're working on, craft-wise, errands, chores, whatever you need to do. Let me just hang out with you and I'll just, we'll talk about some diamond painting and I'll also talk about some of the things that's been going on in my world. And yeah, please leave me a comment down below and let me know how you're doing and what you're working on. I'd love to hear from you guys. And I normally say this at the end, but I'm gonna say it at the beginning. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. So welcome back. And if you have not subscribed, I would love to have you. It's free. It just lets me know you like what I'm doing here. And go ahead and click on that notification bell, which is right next to the subscribe button. And that way you'll be notified whenever I post up any new videos, okay? I thought I would switch it up a little today and say that at the beginning. So today is Wednesday for me / Thursday for y'all. I do film these the day before. And yeah, so just get something out and let's hang out and let me keep you company while we just talk. So let's see, let me talk about what I'm using first before we start talking. I am doing a diamond painting and I was doing a really big Josephine wall painting. I needed a break. So I kind of set that aside, which I've never done that before. I've never set something aside, but you know, when you got to do it, you got to do it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Diamond painting should be relaxing. It's a hobby. There should be no rules. So I let myself do that. And I have these dessert cup. It's a 40 by 40. And I got these from FGNORMAL and I'll put them down below. I did, let's see, I got them in January. So I've done February's, March, April's, and then now I'm doing May's. I like to have these completed by the first of the month. So that way I can display them. I have a frame. And I have them framed on top of one of my cabinets in my craft room. And I just switch them out every month. The only negative thing about the size frame that I do have to cut off like about three of these rows. So as I'm diamond painting it, I'm like, do I even do those 3 rows? I don't even really have to, but that would look kind of strange and it would be weird not to complete them. But it's kind of fun to cut like between the diamonds. I love that sensation with the scissors. I know it's a weird thing, but I love it. So I do, but I'd rather it be smaller than, you know, I don't want to be able to see the legend. So I didn't want to go with a frame that was bigger than this. So I went a little bit smaller. But yeah, so they turn out really cute. I have all 12 months and let's see, today's the 27th for me. So I thought, okay, I can get this finished by May 1st and be able to put it up in the frame. Plus it gives me a break from my other big J wall that I was working on. So yeah, and that one's a square that I was working on and this was a round. So I thought it would be good just to have a little snack size, if you will. All right, so there's a loose drill hanging out over here. Let me grab him. Also, so this is my diamond painting. My little cover minder is one of the hedgehog cover minders from Craftably. You get random cover minders in your kit from them. And what a cover minder does is there's 2 magnets. So you slip the magnet underneath your diamond painting and then you find, you know, you put the top over here and it basically, they meet together and they hold back your plastic if you use plastic, okay? I am using a magnetic desk cover. It's this black thing in the background. So, and I got it from IKEA and it's listed down below. And so I don't have to put the magnet underneath. I just can set it right here and it's magnetic. So I really love this desk cover. It's one of my favorite things I got a while back. So that's that. My pen, you guys, one of my brand new pens I unboxed recently. This is my double captive ring pen from Butterfly Effectwares. And it's got all the spring colors. It's a rainbow pen. I have to be honest with you, this is my first captive ring and I've really been wanting one for a long time. I was curious to see, this is almost like a post review for it. So the only thing is I've dropped it, and I say drop it, I've dropped it on my table at least, not on the floor. But because whenever I'm going to multi-place, these rings kind of get in the way a little bit whenever I'm turning my pen. See, my fingers kind of get caught on those. It's not just a smooth transition. You kind of have to go under them to grasp the pen again. So I have dropped it a few times. Nothing's happened to it, but the one thing it has done is it's, you know, kind of shaking my drills around in my tray and I have to reline them up. So the verdict's still out. You know, I'm still playing right there. I love the way it looks. It's really, really fun. It's really pretty. It's almost like jewelry for your pen. And it also makes like a little clanking sound like a bracelet would if we were wearing a bracelet. And so I do love it. It's fun. I'm just for practical purposes, if you know, when you're switching out from single placer to multi-placer, it's a little tricky. So maybe I just need to get used to it. So I've been using it for about 4 days now. So yeah, and I did have to put some washi tape. And this is a little trick that you can do. If your multi-placer is, if you put it in your pen and it's a little loose, you can just put a little piece, if y'all can see that, a little piece of washi tape, and it'll give it a snug fit. So once I did that, it's perfect. I am using a 9-placer because there's quite a bit of color blocking in this white. And color blocking is when you have all, you know, one color, and you can just kind of go a lot faster. And I do have blue wax in my 9-placer, and then I have micro glue dots in my single placer, which I really like micro glue dots. I'm using Harbor Freight because there are only 20 colors, and Harbor Freight is 24 of these little boxes. So I did kit up, and what I did was I took a picture of the legend from my printer. I just scanned it, and then I just did a colored copy. And then I used my Xyron sticker maker and fed it through there. And I just made little stickers because these don't come with pre-made peel and stick labels. So yeah, so I just kitted up, and it's been a fun one so far. It's taking me a little bit longer. I haven't been diamond painting as much as I had been. I'm kind of taking, you know, going a little bit slower. What else? And of course, I've got my coffee in my little cute mermaid cup. It says "Seize the Day" inside there. It's now 4:35 for me. I always film these in the morning after the kids go to school, but today was a little different. We'll get into that when I start kind of catching you up on the days and what's been going on around here. And I'll let you know what happened today and why it's a little different, but I do have a cup of coffee in the afternoon. I have 2 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. I always have one about 3:30, 4 o'clock. So I've been kind of sipping on this. I had to let my phone charge for the last 30 minutes because my phone was gonna die. Okay, so before I get started, I've got a shout out to someone very, very special. I received an Instagram message from Kelly. She's one of my subscribers, and her son, Levi. Levi is 8, I believe. And she sent me the cutest picture of Levi diamond painting while listening to one of my whipping chats. So I told her that in my next whipping chat, I would give a shout out to Levi. So Levi, if you're listening, thank you so much for your support. I've never been to Australia, but maybe I can come visit you one day, or if you come to the US. But thank you again for watching and listening, and I love that you're diamond painting. Keep with it, keep at it. It's a great way to, you know, to get your coordination skills down, and I love it. I love that you're diamond painting. So I just wanted to say thank you to Kelly and Levi. They really made my day, and I wanted to make sure and give him a little bit of love in this one. So let's see, I do have a little opening of a gift that was sent to me. We'll do that in a minute. Well, you know what, y'all? Let's just do it before I get in my groove of talking and diamond painting. Oh, I forgot to talk about my tray. I am using a Shay tray. It's one of the 3D printed trays that my husband and I make. It is like a cotton candy. It's got the little charm right here, a little diamond. But yeah, so I'm using that. It's like a pink and blue. All right, so let's get into this, okay? I just got this today. Yeah, today in the mail. And I thought, oh, I could do an unboxing. I'm like, but I'm doing my whipping chat, so let's do this. This is from Canada, and it's from a subscriber, and she does have an Etsy shop, and I'll list everything down below. She was so sweet. She sent Randy a pack for her, and then I got a pack for me. So she had one for Randy and one for me. And so now I get a good excuse to see Randy again. So Randy, I know I've already messaged you, but we need to have lunch again so I can get you your goodies. All right, so all I've done so far is just, like I said, took it out of the box. It was in a really nice Amazon box. And let's see what we got. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is so cute. Look how cute she has everything wrapped. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff, and she has a thank you sticker on each one. All right, let's open this up and see. Whoops, uh-oh, y'all, the Wolverine struck again. Okay. Oh, look at these cool stickers. Got like a sugar skull. Ooh, different kinds of flowers. That's pretty. Thank you. All right, y'all. Oh, look at this bear cover minder. It almost reminds me of like a gummy bear. Love the purple. Looks like it's a resin. Yeah, it's resin. All right, thank you for supporting my small business. Now, who is this from? Do we know? Do we know? I hope everything arrives safely. Please let me know when you will unbox these goodies. Her Etsy shop is Butterfly Resin Gems, and this is from Elisa, okay? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Elisa. Yeah, I wanted to make sure. But again, Butterfly Resin Gems. So let's see what she has to offer us, okay? I'll leave her card right here. Thank you for the cover binder. That is so cute. I like his big head. Almost reminds me of like Winnie the Pooh. All right. So yeah, she reached out to me and asked me if I would, and she didn't ask me to unbox them. She just said, you know, I'd like to send you something. And of course, y'all, I'd love to show you, you know, if there's anybody on Etsy, I want to show some support. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's a cover minder. It's a trash tray. It matches. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's a little cute heart resin. It's got like a little, you know, reservoir in there. So what a cute trash tray. Oh, I like that. That's cuter than what I'm currently using. I'm using this little silver bucket, but I like this. Thank you so much. Oh, I love this. And it's got the gold flakes in it. Can y'all see that? I know this isn't like a formal unboxing, so let me put my light on. Yeah, that's really cute. All right, thank you. They're like matchy-matchy. Let's see what else she gave us. And y'all, I'm definitely gonna be using these for giveaways. Oh my gosh, look at this little tray. It's just like a little trinket tray. And again, it's got the gold. Love the teal and purple combinations. These are beautiful. Oh, you do some great work. Y'all, you definitely go check her out. I'm gonna go heart her shop and go see what else she has. This is cute stuff. Oh, and it's wrapped so nice. I wonder if this feels like a tray. Let's see if we're right. Let's see. And I'm just now noticing the tissue paper is even color coordinated. She's so good. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Y'all, there's flowers in there. Oh, and she has a little stopper. Oh, I like how she's got it taped right here. Oh, these are adorable. Look at those beautiful colors of the butterfly. Some flowers. Oh, that's pretty. Very nice. Oh, let's see how this stopper works. I'm not used to stoppers. Oh, even the stopper has some like little holographic. Let's see how this works. I hope I can do this right. Oh yeah, it goes right in there. Oh, that looks pretty. So that'll keep your drills when you shake them from going out. That's a nice tray. Oh, I'm gonna have to use that. Okay, and this could be like a larger tray maybe. Let's see. So it's again, Butterfly Resin Gems. Okay. It's always fun to check out new shops. Oh yes. Oh my gosh, look at the yellow. These are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I love these. Nice work. Very nice work. I want to try this tray. This is a great size. If y'all can see, here's a size in my hand. That's a really good size tray. And like I said, then you've got the smaller one. Yeah, those are beautiful. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate these. I will get Randy her goodies to her. And yes, thank you. Love all this. Thank you so much. Okay, so y'all go check her out. And let's show some fellow diamond painting community members some love. Yes, I'm gonna set all this stuff aside. Okay. Now, let me sit down. Oops, I was gonna say, why can't I see my diamond painting? Y'all, there's bubble wrap. Okay, I'm gonna pause you for just a sec. I'm back. That was interruption number 1. And this is why I normally film these when the kids are at school, but that's okay. I'll just keep pausing if I have to, and it'll just seem like a second for y'all. All right, so I loved my trays and my cover minder. That was a fun gift to open. Thank you again, Alyssa, I appreciate that. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. It might be Elisa. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But y'all, go check out her shop. All right, let's get a color. I normally section my diamond painting off with washi tape or use release papers, but this is so small. I just thought I'm just using actually my tray and this little cover minder to hold back the plastic, and I'm just kind of going up. All right, let me get a sip of my coffee. So before we begin, how's everybody doing? I mean, I know technically we've already begun, but we haven't like gotten deep into the details yet. But how is everybody? Are y'all seeing all the, Diamond Art Club? They're celebrating their 4-year anniversary. And they are releasing, I think I heard someone say 50 diamond paintings this weekend. I thought I was safe. I saw a few the first couple of days, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. But no, something got me. And if y'all know me, you probably know what it was. If you've seen it, I saw a sneak peek of a mermaid from Mandy Manzano, and I was like, okay, that's it. So I definitely have one on my wish list. So y'all let me know down below if you've seen any that you're gonna be getting. And yeah, that's gonna be fun. I almost don't wanna look at any others because I'm just afraid I'm gonna see, but it is fun to see all these coming out. I would absolutely love, so I know Diamond Art Club's not listening, but if someone has connections with someone at Diamond Art Club, one of my dreams, it's fun to have dreams and goals and, things I would like to accomplish with the channel and with diamond, with diamond painting. I would love for Diamond Art Club to ask me to do a sneak peek. I mentioned that to my Patreons during our Zoom call a couple nights ago. It was last night. Oh no, y'all, what day? Oh, it was the night before last, that's right. I mentioned it to them, and one of my Patreons is so sweet, Kim. She actually sent a message to Diamond Art Club, and I was like, girl, you're so sweet. But y'all, I don't know how it works. I've never messaged them and shown any interest because I don't think that's how it works. I think you just have to be they kind of tap you. I guess I want to be asked, instead of, saying, can I please? I just think that'd be really, really cool. So maybe one day, we'll see. I can reach for it, right? Reach for the stars, y'all. That's like my big goal. I'd like to be asked one day to do that. So, all right, let's go ahead and I'm trying to think any other diamond painting news. Right now I'm working on this. I was doing my J wall for the Josephine Wall event that ends the end of April. I'm not gonna be able to finish it. But after this, I might go back to it. I don't have an event that I'm doing in May, not that I know of, although I wanted to start working on a spring painting. So we'll see. We will see. What also kind of drives me wanting to pick this painting out real quick and do this and stop my J wall was this pin. As soon as I got this pin, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do something springy. And I actually started kitting up my Gracie the Gardener, my one from Craftably, but it's also a square. And I thought, okay, the whole point of me wanting to do something different was probably square versus rounds. So I was like, I'm gonna hold off on this. I'm gonna do my dessert cup for the month, and maybe that'll just get me back to where I need to be with my J wall. All right, so today's Wednesday for me. So let's start off with this week. Monday, I don't remember, and I didn't take notes this week like I usually do, so I'm sorry, I'm not that organized this week. It's been a week. But Monday, I don't remember if anything happened. It was Monday, I'm sure there's something that happened, but yesterday was a little crazy. So Monday, Nate did not go to school. He was starting to feel bad on Sunday, telling me that he was sneezing a lot, and one of his ears was clogged, and all the things, congestion, and I just thought, oh, it's allergies. So he stayed home on Monday, and I loaded him up with all kinds of medication, medicine, like cold medicine, and then, sinus, and he didn't seem to be getting any better. And then Lou was complaining about her ears hurting. And I thought, okay, it might be a sinus infection, it might be ear infections, and I typically will try to wait it out a little bit to see if that stuff clears itself up by itself. But I recently had a sinus infection, as I told y'all, about, a month or so ago. And I kind of waited too long and it did not go away. And I had it for a good 2 weeks. So I thought, let's just go to the pediatrician and, just get this knocked out and see if they need any medication or any antibiotics. So I called as soon as they opened on Tuesday morning. They opened at 7:30. And I called, and Nate told me that he had to go to school first thing in the morning, even though he didn't feel great because he had a quiz. And I said, okay. He said, so make my appointment for any time after 12:45 and then I can go. I'm like, all right. But the kids also had dentist appointments. All three of them had a dentist appointment at 4 o'clock that I had, scheduled 6 months ago at their last one. So I've had that for a while, and I'm like, okay. So I was keeping that one. And so I called the pediatrician's office and I said, okay, I need to get Nate and Lou in to see the pediatrician. And she said, okay. She goes, can you come this morning? And I said, actually, it needs to be after 12:45. And she's like, okay, I have a 110 and a 120. So I'll give that to both of them. And I said, perfect. So she was grabbing all of our information and confirming everything. The insurance hadn't changed. And then she goes, oh no. I'm like, what? She's like, the 110 just got taken, or the 120. And I said, okay. She goes, we're gonna have to do them separate. I was like, oh my gosh. So Lou was home, right? I let them both stay home from school. And I said, okay, I can take Lou now because she's home, but Nate's at school. I said, so give me one of those 1 o'clocks and then I'll take one this morning. I said, I'll just come twice. So y'all, took Lou in first. And for those of you that are new, Lou is my 9-year-old. So I have 2 boys and a girl. Lou is the youngest, so she's my 9-year-old. Nate is my 15-year-old, and then Ryan is my 17-year-old. So Nate was at school, so I took Lou. She had an appointment like 20 minutes after I hung up with them on the phone. Her and I got dressed real quick and went up there. They checked everything out, and they said one of her ears did look pink because she had a sore throat too, and they gave her a strep test, which she begged me to tell them not to do. And of course, they always leave it up to the parent. They're like, whatever you want to do, Mom. Do you want to get a strep test? I'm like, why are you making me the bad guy? Because, of course, they have to swab her, throat. She's like, I'm going to gag. And I was like, you can do it. So I said, we need to rule out whatever it is and get the right medication. So they did a strep test, and it came back negative. So whew, that was good news. She does have an ear infection, and then a possible oncoming sinus infection. So they gave us some liquid. I want to say it's amoxicillin, I think, but Lou doesn't want to take it. She says it's disgusting. And she goes, I said, okay, how about if I take it first and then you can do it? And she's like, okay. So y'all, I took it and it tastes like metal. So I can see why she doesn't like it. So she wouldn't. So after that, after we took her to the doctor, I was like, okay, let's go to, of course she was hungry. So we rolled through a drive-through, and then we, went to the pharmacy. So that was Dr. Pharmacy home. And then we were home for about an hour. And then it was time to, Nate had sent me a text message saying, Mom, I can't make it all day. I'm miserable. I'm coughing. Can you come get me now? And I was like, okay. So I picked up Nate. We were home for about an hour. And so y'all, he probably could have come with us after all in the morning, but that's fine. So then it was time for me to take Nate. So Nate and I run up to the doctor's. She's like, hi, nice to see you again. I'm like, yes, hello. She's so sweet. We love our pediatrician. She's awesome. And so Nate's got double ear infection. They tested him for COVID, strep, and the flu. All came back negative. So I was like, okay, good. We are in good shape here. And they gave him pills, these huge horse pills, to knock his infections out. So after him and I were driving home, he's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, I got you. Went through the drive-through, and then I dropped him off at the house so he could eat. And I went back up to the pharmacy. They're like, you're back again. I'm like, yes, I am. Oh my gosh, y'all. It was a day. It was a long day. I was so worn out. So I pick up his medication, go back home, and we have about an hour before their dentist appointments. Now, I asked the pediatrician, and I felt so bad, asking the kids to go to the dentist after they're, and they're sick. I said, they've actually got dental appointments this afternoon. Would it be okay if they still go? Are they contagious? And she said, no, they're fine. I'm like, okay. So she said we could go. I get home and Ryan tells me that he has a baseball game, and so he can't. So I cancel his appointment. So I'm just taking those 2, which made things a little bit easier. We didn't have to wait for all 3 to get their teeth cleaned. Good news is no one's got cavities. So it was, it was a long day, but it was a good day. There wasn't anything serious, so that's always good. It wasn't anything we couldn't handle. So did that, and then what did we do after that? So came home, and then just tried to, deal with dinner and all those things. Today was my uncle's funeral. So the kids missed another day of school. So Nate has missed 3 days now. He went to school for what, 30 minutes, on Tuesday, but that didn't really count. I hope he doesn't fall behind. But what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mass, a ceremony that they had for him, and a service. It was beautiful. My kids have never been to a funeral. For those of you that are new, my uncle was battling cancer and was in the hospital for about 3 months, and we kept hoping he was going to get better and better and better, and things were just getting worse, and he decided to go home and be on hospice, and we had an opportunity to, just my husband and I, go up and say goodbye to him the Sunday before Easter. And then the following Sunday on Easter, he did pass in his sleep about 2 o'clock in the morning, went peacefully, and he went how he wanted to go. And he picked another great day, Easter, to, decide when he was ready. And they are devout Catholics. And so the funeral was a very, very formal mass. So there wasn't a lot of, no one came up and spoke. The family, it was very, very structured. It was just like going to church. It was an hour long, and it was at, it was at 11 o'clock this morning. And this past week has been a little crazy since we found out when the funeral was, because it was very formal, and my kids didn't have anything nice to wear. We don't go to church. We don't really go out to any fancy dinners, so we didn't have any nice clothes. Ryan, my oldest, thank God, had his prom or / homecoming suit. So I ran that to the dry cleaners last week and got that back Monday night, and he tried it on. It was a little snug. He'd worn it, I think it was in September, so he's grown a little bit since then, but he made it work. So I didn't have to buy him anything. I took my daughter, Lou, I took her to the mall last week, one day after school, and we went to a department store and got her a black dress and some shoes. So got her taken care of. And then Nate, my middle guy, I found a pair of pants, nice pair of slacks at Costco, which I wasn't sure what size he was. So I bought about like 4 different pairs, 4 different sizes. So I need to go return those other ones. But we had pants, but he did not have a shirt, a belt, or shoes. Okay. My kids live in athletic wear and tennis shoes. So we didn't really have anything nice. And so I thought I was going to have, here's Nate, he's been sick, right? And so my parents had come over Monday night. Yeah, I think it was Monday night. And they came over, and I was like, you know what? Can Nate and I stop over? Because they live close to us. I said, can we stop over? And my mom suggested it, actually, when she was over here. My mom or my dad, my mom's like, I wonder if he would fit into Pop, his grandpa, my dad, fit into any his shoes or his shirts. Because Nate's 15, and he's a good size now. It's like an adult size. And I said, I bet he might. Now, Nate's a 10 in shoes, and my dad is a 9. So bless Nate's heart. We were there for about 2 hours today, because there was the 1 hour funeral, and then they had a reception afterwards with snacks and drinks, and everybody could visit. So and he was in those shoes for about 2.5 hours today, and he was cramped in them. They were really pointed dress shoes, but thank God my dad had some stuff for him to borrow. He also found a shirt that fit. It was a really, really nice blue shirt, so he looked very, very nice. And my dad let him borrow some dress socks and a shirt and a belt and shoes. So, and then my husband was all set. He had some suits already. So everybody looked very, very nice. My uncle would have been proud, so proud. I know it meant a lot to my dad. My dad kept thanking us over and over again. It was, this was my dad's only brother, and it was his older brother, and they were very close. And so we got there, and it was very, very structured. We had to get there early. It's almost like a wedding. It was almost like a procession, and the priest would go in first, and then the family, there was about 40 of us. They had reserved seating for us at the front of the church, and so we kind of just filed in, and then everybody else walked in. But we had to be there early to do that. But so nice, just a beautiful, beautiful ceremony. Of course, they did communion, and if you're Catholic, you know what I'm talking about. My kids never took their first communion. We're not practicing Catholics. I was raised Catholic. But so they went up there, and instead of, taking the communion and, the body and blood of Christ, they actually, just put their hands across their chest and, the love symbol, just hands across the chest like this, and they were blessed. So it was really, really nice, y'all. A very, very nice day. And then afterwards, we were able to go next door, and they had a little hall where you could go and, like I said, they had little sandwiches and drinks and coffee, and you could go over there and visit. And so we were able to see, you know, some of my uncle's friends and able to see my cousins that I haven't seen in a while. So yeah, and I was able to talk to my aunt. She's, you know, worn out. I can't even imagine, y'all. You know, it's just, yeah. So, but that was today. He was cremated. So his ashes were in an urn in the front of the church. So it wasn't like an open casket or anything, which I'm thankful for, because I don't think my kids would have handled that very well. That's kind of a, you know, that's a whole nother thing. So, but yeah, we did it. It's been a day. It's been an emotional day for sure, but, a very, very special day. And I'm glad that, you know, my whole family and I were able to spend the day and, you know, honor him. So, and his name was Johnny. And like the priest said, you know, today he definitely is in heaven. And I believe that too. He was just the nicest guy, So, all right, y'all. That was today. So we got home, everybody changed out of their, you know, dresses and suits, and of course crumpled them on the floor when I asked them to hang everything up, you know, so if we need to wear those things again, I don't have to have them dry cleaned, because they didn't wear them for very long. No one listened. Oh, and we got in the car after the funeral, we got in the car and we all took our shoes off. I had to wear heels, and my dogs were barking so bad, y'all. My feet, I can't tell you the last time I wore heels. And they were like really tall heels. Oh, my feet were so sore. I am not used to dressing up. Not at all. So we all took our shoes off for the drive home. I'm sure that didn't smell great, but our feet were so sore. Yeah, so it's just been, you know, a day. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do a whip and chat today, because I thought I don't have to if I don't feel like it, because it's kind of been a, you know, strange day. But I wanted to diamond paint. I was up here anyways. I haven't diamond painted today, so I just thought I'll come up here, and I'm like, you know what? I'll see what I can do and what comes out. I don't have to, you know, I don't have to show it. I don't have to, you know, it's one of those things. It's just like when I posted my first video, you just push play. You just hit record, and then you can decide if it's something you want to put out or not. So hopefully y'all get to see this. Yeah, I enjoy catching up with y'all. I don't like missing any whip and chats, as you know. I'm all about routine. I love routine, and I hope y'all do too, because I really try to stick to a routine and a structure on my channel, because that's important to me. And I know I appreciate when others do that too. Yeah. So what else, y'all? Okay, let's talk about my live this past Sunday. So for those of you that may not know, I do go live. I do a live stream every Sunday from 4 to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I do have guests, you know, from time to time. I definitely try to have different, you know, YouTube creators, different subscribers, whoever. I've had my son on here before, my oldest. So yeah, by the way, this is a call out. If anybody wants to ever join my live and you want to get to know some more community members and have some fun, please just let me know. Send me a message, email, Instagram, and yeah, I'd love to have you on. So I had the best time last Sunday. I had Jade. Now Jade is someone that I didn't know all that well. And so I thought but what I knew of her, I was like, oh yeah, she's someone I really like. I love her just vibe. And I could tell she was someone that I'd want to be friends with, and then we had a lot in common. So I knew it'd be easy. And sure enough, the live was so easy. She made it so fun. And she is a YouTube creator. So I'll have her link down below. She does have a shop. She sells resin diamonds, resin drills, and she also sells diamond paintings. So after that live, I went on her website and I bought one of her diamond paintings, and I hope that I can use it for Summer with the Masters. I did not do that event last year. That's with Katie with Diamonds and Washi and Jessica from Tiny Worlds of Wonder. So I didn't have an old Masters canvas, and I think the one I got from Jade will count for that. So I'll have to double check the year, because there's like, it has specific, you know, it has to be old enough. So I'll need to double check and make sure it falls within the rules of that event. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do that event because I'm actually gonna be hosting an event with Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights in July. It'll be our second one. We did it last July, and it's the Jasmine Beckett Griffith. So it's JBG along, this will be number 2. So we're gonna be doing that in July. So if you have a Jasmine Beckett Griffith, and if you haven't bought one yet and you wanna join us, go ahead and get that painting ordered. I know there's Uniquely Yours Down Under has Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Let's see, Craftly has some, if they have any in stock. And then who else? We've got, I'm drawing a blank, y'all. I've ordered from them before. I'll have the shops listed below if y'all are interested. How about that? Of who sells JBGs. And yeah, Mystical Diamond Art. I think that's the other one because I've ordered one from them with a JBG. And then of course, Diamond Art Club used to have her. I don't think they have her anymore. So I could be wrong, but yeah, I'll list the shops below. So if y'all are interested in that event, join us. So I know Summer with the Masters goes through that time frame. It starts in June, I believe. And I thought, well, I can, be doing 2 at the same time because the one I got from Jade, which actually I'm super excited about, it shipped today. I got notification that it shipped. And y'all, I just ordered it like beginning of the week. So she doesn't mess around. I love that. So I'll be unboxing that as soon as I get it. And that's one I've never opened up. I've never opened up anything from her shop before. So that'll be fun to see. But yeah, I really enjoyed having her on my live. This Sunday, I will not have a guest. It'll just be little old me. So please join me, keep me company. And then I do have a guest planned for the following week. So I figured, every other week, every 2 weeks, kind of sprinkle in a guest here and there, kind of switch it up. And so I'm gonna have a guest. Oh, someone's knocking. Yes? Okay, hold on just a sec, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back. That was interruption number 2. It's 5:20, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I apologize for this whip and chat being so short. I always go an hour, sometimes even longer. I know, y'all, I like to talk a lot. Today's just been kind of, draining and emotional, and I'm just a little worn out, so I know you'll understand. But again, let me know how you guys are down in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you're working on. And what else did I ask y'all? Yeah, just let me know what's up. I mean, I go on and on about me, and I want to know more about y'all. So hope you have a good rest of your week. And please join me on Sunday if you can for the live stream. And that's going to be it. I'm probably going to go ahead and make dinner and see what we have. May go pick up something. But y'all have a good rest of your afternoon, your evening, your morning, depending on when you're watching this. And I will see y'all in the next one, okay? All right, take care. I love you, and I'll see you then. Okay, bye guys.